Welcome, everyone, to the Melting Shot Podcast. This is our first official episode. I'm Ethan, run the account Hoops Empire on Instagram, and everyone can go around kind of introduce themselves before we can get started, go through what we're going to talk about. Basketball.
I'm Carter. What are we hitting first?
Introduce yourself. Say who you are. Your shit. I don't know.
Yo, I'm Q Money.
So we're gonna Q money.
We're not doing Q Money, man. We're not doing Q Money.
Too late.
Okay.
I'm James. I run all sports culture and the basketball universe on Instagram and other platforms occasionally.
I'm Carter. I run NBA District on Instagram.
Winners work.
And that's Quincy. He missed
I already
his Q.
did.
Q Money runs Quincy
Q Money.
Hoops on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, you got that one, bro.
And what? Quincy NFL? Or what is it?
Yeah.
Quincy
Yeah.
I
NFL?
thought it was like Quincy
That's the one.
TVs now. I thought you
Yeah, I
changed
changed the
something
name.
else.
Quincy Titties?
But yeah, you already know. I'm the GOAT.
Vincent.
Quincy Titties? Okay.
Quincy
Um,
Titties on Instagram.
All right. Anyways, so welcome to our first episode of our podcast. We're going to be talking about a lot of things involving basketball, mostly the NBA. So it's going to be kind of a talk show, kind of vibe type thing like that, where we're going to run through a couple different segments. The first one, we're going to do Take of the week every week, where we're going to go through and just give like a relevant topic, something cool we want to talk about, and then kind of present it to the group. After that, we're going to do a prediction segment where either we're going to be making some bold predictions for an upcoming event or something cool. This week, we're obviously going to be doing the in-season tournament because it's upcoming next week. And then we're going to end off every episode with a game, kind of rotating who hosts a game. So, yeah, should be good. We probably suck at podcasting right now, but we'll get there. So, yeah, who wants to kick us off with our take of the week?
I call going last.
Last? Okay.
I got third.
Third. James, you want to go first since everyone already knows what you're going to talk about?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's not really a take. It's more of just a comment on one of my favorite players in the league. Rudy Gobert has been awesome this year. He has the Timberwolves as the best defense in the league and atop of the West. He has all 5 starters on that team. Top 20 in individual defensive rating, including Cat, who sucks at defense. So, I just kind of wanted to discuss how he is back and is the best defender in basketball.
Is it solely on him though that he has them all top 20? I mean, Anthony Edwards is also a good defender. Like they have.
Yeah,
good
Jaden
defenders on
McDaniels,
their
too.
Rudy Gobert's helping that agenda.
Gobert,
Yeah.
like,
And that one
He's
clip of
like-
Ant playing aggressive defense with 5 fouls. That's fueling
Yeah.
Ant's defensive agenda.
yeah, I don't know if
He's
it's all
kind of
Rudy.
the driving force of that team
I'll give you that.
defensively.
I think he's probably going to win his 4th defensive player of the year this year.
Should be
Better.
fifth.
There's
Better.
I think there's an argument for Anthony Davis too, a little bit. I mean, he's putting up like 3.5 blocks a game.
Yeah, it's
I
ridiculous.
actually don't know off the top of my head whether the Lakers are top 10 defensively. I kind of doubt it because the rest of the roster has been hurt the whole year and questionable. And I don't know. I mean, I know Cam Reddish has been pretty good on defense in the time he's played, but I think AD also has a case. But right now, I'd probably go Rudy.
I would too.
Well, clearly.
I mean, yeah. I feel like that's kind of how it is. Like to start every year is like the same guys up the top, like Gobert, Davis, Giannis. Maybe not Giannis right now, but normally he's up there.
He's there. He's close, I would say.
Yeah.
Shit, this is terrible podcasting. I was about to say something, and I completely forgot it.
I think Gobert has been doing great, but really he's been overshadowed with Anthony Edwards being their guy, and that usually happens with a lot of teams where if they have like one guy who's been doing the best by far, people are going to forget. Like Alperen Şengün has been having a great year, but everyone just talks about Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green.
Bro,
Everyone's
people
talking
talk
about
Sengun,
Sengun, bro.
Everyone's talking
about.
I haven't heard.
No,
I haven't
not
heard a
nearly,
peep.
not
I haven't
nearly
heard
as
a
much
peep
as they
about
should.
VanVleet or Jalen Green.
Şengün should be in the All-Star game, and no one's talking about that.
Should be in the All-Star game. I don't know if he should be in the All-Star game.
He might get in there,
He might get
but
in.
I haven't heard a word about VanVleet or Jalen Green.
Yeah, no. I heard about VanVleet like a little bit.
I
like,
hear
2
that
weeks ago.
Sengun is Nikola Jokic 2 times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he.
I
And then
think he-
didn't
I
they beat
think
the
he's getting
Nuggets
his
twice
flowers.
this year? Or did they lose the second game? Because I know they beat them once, and I
I
can't
thought
remember.
they
if
won both.
they won both?
No, They lost the second one.
Are you? I
For
thought
sure.
they killed the Nuggets the second game, or maybe I'm thinking of the first one.
Oh, that's the one they beat LA.
No, didn't the Nuggets?
They
score,
lost
like,
to them
89
last night
points?
by 10. Nuggets won last night by
Oh,
10.
that was last night. I guess I'm thinking of another game where the Nuggets scored 89 and Jokic had like a crazy stat line, like 38, 19, and 10 or something, or 9. But no, dude, I feel like a lot of people have been talking about Sengun. Where I posted something yesterday. It was about Embiid like improving his passing this year, and then someone talked about Sengun, and he was like, "Oh, should he be an All-Star this year?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually might." Because I guess different format this year.
Yeah, it's back to
It's back
East.
to East-West. It's
Or
still the same
East-West.
amount from each conference, though. Same number
I'm
of players.
tripping. I was thinking All NBA with but it's always been just forwards
Mhm.
for All Star. So what? That's
Yeah.
Potentially 8 slots, 2 that could get taken by guards that he could get in. I mean, off the top of your head, you have Anthony Davis. You have probably LeBron is still going to make that, obviously.
He's always going to make it, yeah.
Jokic is obviously going to make it. I think Zion is probably making a pretty good case, especially the last few games. He didn't miss a shot last night
AD.
against the Sixers until I said so. We have AD, LeBron,
KD.
PG-13.
Oh, KD. Oh yeah, KD's going to make it. He's been having a great
Go
year.
Bear.
PG been balling.
Paul
Gobert.
George?
Yeah, he
Dog.
been balling, bro.
He had like 6 points last night.
Yeah, what? No,
No,
he's,
other than that game, like
Oh,
the
though.
beginning of the
Started
year,
the
he's
year.
going crazy.
where's Paul though?
All right, chill. He's
So
gonna
you
make it.
think, You think Sengun would not make it over Paul George?
Paul George would
I-
make it over him, but I feel like a guy will like get injured and then he'll get in because of that.
Sabonis is going to make it this year.
Sabonis will make it, yeah.
Gobert.
Honestly, dude, I could see a world for. I could see a world for Chet, honestly, like in a weird
Chet,
way.
yeah.
If they do like a 2 seed, yeah.
Wembenyama will
They're-
get a lot of votes.
They're 2
From the
right now, aren't
fans.
they?
Dude, Wemby is gonna
Like
make it
3?
just because of popularity.
No, he's not. I don't think he's going to make it.
Because of popularity, he definitely could.
They
Al-
hate
although he
putting in
hasn't deserved it.
rookies. If he gets voted in, yeah, but I don't think he will.
I don't think Wemby's going to, because he's popularity only matters for the starters because the coaches vote the bench and reserves.
That's true.
He's not going to make it popularity wise over LeBron, KD, Jokic, Anthony Davis. I guess he probably would make it over Zion.
He might be right behind LeBron, KD, and Jokic in fan vote.
You think he makes it over Anthony Davis? Even
I
with
think he
all the
gets more
Lakers?
fan votes than Anthony Davis, but
Hmm.
yeah, Lakers
And
should
that's only
help. that.
50-50, I think. Isn't it 50%
Yeah.
players, 50% fans for the starters?
Uh,
Or it's 50-50. The
I thought
fans
it was 50 fans, and then there's a split for the rest of.
Yeah, with like the
players,
media.
players.
and all that.
25.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I mean, either way,
We
I
got to
don't
get
think
back to take of the week.
It's gonna be, dude. We're rolling. This is what podcasting's all about, Quinton.
Who's that?
Okay. Anyways, so I guess what am I second for our take of the week?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. So I have a question for you guys. If you had to introduce one new award to the NBA, last year we got Clutch Player of the Year. Would you go with Offensive Player of the Year or an official Comeback Player of the Year award? I feel like there's
Comeback
room
player.
for both.
Comeback.
Comeback player.
Comeback, yeah.
Quincy?
MVP
Because-
is Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
That's,
Pretty
okay,
much.
So that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it because I wanted to differentiate because obviously the NFL, you have like basically a quarterback award for their MVP. And would it make more sense to say create an Offensive Player of the Year award to recognize someone this year where I would think it would go to someone like Tyrese Halliburton, who has just been ridiculous on offense. He's like statistically the best offensive player of all time. And I know that offensive rating, a lot of people don't like to gauge because like Mark Williams is like third all time or something like that. But I mean, like a year like this, obviously Halliburton's not going to win Offensive Player of the Year because it doesn't exist. But if it did, I think that that would be a great example of someone who would get recognized by that. But
Yeah.
Comeback also has its advantages where it could go to this year. I actually tried to think like who could win Comeback Player of the Year. It's really hard because I feel like everyone that's coming back from something sucks.
Probably Zion.
No,
Rudy Gobert.
He's
Zion
out
is-
for a long
Oh,
time.
it'd be Rudy Gobert. You're right. We already talked. Yeah, it'd be Rudy.
I think
no,
the
Zion.
real comeback. I think the real comeback player of the year is Gobert's like fan narrative. I haven't seen one mean comment about him on Twitter or Instagram this year, which
That's
is
all
like
anything
a
is.
miracle.
Gobert.
Every award is fan narrative.
Zion. The reason I don't think Zion would win
Yeah.
it is because actually he was the first person I looked at when I was trying to do this research. And the start of last year, he played 29 games to start the year. he was an all-star last year, and his stats from last year are actually better than they've been so far this year, just like efficiency and points-wise. So I think like the fact that, okay, maybe he'll play more games, but his stats are going to be slightly worse. I don't think he would be given that award. But in past years, I remember like, I think it was 2 years ago when DeRozan had like a huge year. Like that would have been a great award for the DeRozan year, you know?
Yeah.
Or like
I
upcoming.
feel like most years
I don't know.
Most years it might just be how the NFL is with who got hurt the most and then played next year.
They're gonna give it to Hamlin.
That's what I was
They
kind
are
of getting
gonna
at.
give it
But
to
yeah,
They are, in which I don't know, man. He doesn't even play. He plays special teams, bro. He like. Okay, never mind. Not gonna kick a man while he's down, literally.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess our consensus is we would think comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
probably.
Comeback player, and actually, did you know comeback player of the year existed from 1981 to 1986 in the NBA, which I found out today.
For real?
Can read you off the winners. Yeah, so comeback player of the year was awarded 1981 through 1986. And so the first winner in 1981 was Bernard King, then Gus Williams in 82, Paul Westphal in 83, Adrian Dantley, Michael Ray Richardson, and Marcus Johnson. So it existed for 6
Notable
years.
names.
And then I don't know why they took it away. I could probably read more into that, but it existed. So there's your fact of the day. I did not know that.
I appreciate
that. I think another like interesting award that they could add, because like I know in the NFL especially, they've got like a ton of like variants of each award. Like they have like the coach vote MVP, the sporting news MVP, the AP MVP, and like this is all like listed on like player accolades.
Mhm.
You just only ever hear about the like AP MVP. And I'm thinking, so the NBA, they used to have this award like called the IBM like MVP. I think
There's a
you've seen
Jimmy video about that.
IBM.
that. Yeah. So it was sponsored by IBM. It was like basically like a statistics based award, and there's like a whole like formula determining the winner. So and they stopped it in like the late 90s. So I saw like a video based on like who would have won it in recent years, and I think it just be like a cool like extra like MVP award.
It'd be the
like,
Jokic award.
It would
Like-
literally be the Jokic.
Yeah,
Like-
like, it's good every year.
like 2016 DeAndre Jordan would have won it.
But
But, like-
like the most efficient season of all time, I think.
Yeah,
Field
something
goal
like that.
percentage-wise.
Gobert would have won it the 2021 year, but then other
No
than that,
wonder
it's
you're
been
meat
mostly like.
riding it. No wonder you're meat riding.
But then other than that, it's been like normal winners. So I mean, I just think it's like a cool thing that could like create like discussion and just be
Yeah,
like
that
an
would be
extra
cool.
little.
Yo, score update. We're recording this on Thursday the 30th. Pistons versus Knicks. I'm squad riding Pistons money line right now with several people, and it's tied at half, 54-54. So the people watching this are going to actually know the outcome, but maybe if bitch-ass Killian Hayes wasn't starting, they could be winning.
How much you
Hey.
put on that?
How much? 10. It was plus 660.
Okay.
Not gonna say
And how much you
Killian,
win?
No free shout-outs.
Killian
How much
Hayes
you win?
has more points than all their starters.
like, how
with
much-
Cascade, so
Like how
I wanna
much would
hear
you
it.
win with the payout?
It's plus 660, and I put 10 on it, so I guess what, $66? That's
Okay,
how
not
odds
bad.
work. Underagemen cannot bet. It's all right.
No, I'm a prize picks demon.
Okay, you're a Bovadaman. All right.
I want a band off that, bro.
Moving on. Who is third? Quincy.
Me. Okay. My
Here we
take
go.
of the week is not Duop Reith, but
Thank
he is
God.
on Portland.
Thank God.
I know. It's not Duop, but Jeremy Grant is going to make the All-Star game this year.
Oh.
He's not. He's not.
Have you
been
watched
good.
how he's been
He's
playing?
been
I don't
good.
care
He's
how
been good.
I don't care how shit we are. He's been averaging
have to
23
say.
a night. He's like a lot of rebounds and 42%
Every
from the
does that.
3-point line.
Every
Dude,
else has
42%
that.
from 3.
we,
For a guy who's
Desmond,
like
Bain,
6'9".
Desmond Bain's averaging 25 and he's shooting 40 plus.
And he's not
so
gonna
You're
make it.
telling me
They
They're not
both
gonna
could make it.
that Jeremy
Neither will
Grant averaging 23, 4, and 2 on 58 true shooting on the worst team in the West is going to get into the All-Star
42%
game?
from 3 from a big.
Dude,
He's league average
He's like a
efficiency,
small
averaging
forward.
23, 4,
Yeah, but he's
and
tall.
2.
Were you not
Look, bro.
listening when we just listed all the forwards that were going to make the All-Star
Just to
game in
get
the West?
Sengun in. Jeremy Grant's
Yeah.
6'7".
No, Grant will make it over
That's
Şengün.
normal small
No, he
forward
won't,
height.
dude. The Rockets.
Grant
the
will make it
Rockets
over
are the,
Şengün, dude.
Aside from the Magic, I would say the Rockets are the surprise team of the year. I think they're 8-8 now, so they're kind of falling off a little. But they're going to be better than the Blazers, and they're going to be way better than people expected.
No, they're not. No, they're not. When Anthony comes back from injury, you know how
Oh
much
my
better we're gonna
God.
be. He's been out
Oh
for like a
my
month and a half
God.
now,
You're tripping.
or a month.
You're tripping. What you? Don't you
He
have
he is
5
the
wins?
backbone to the
You
team.
4 or 5? I think they have 4
Yeah,
wins. They won last night.
just-
No, we have 5. Okay, chill.
Think about what
We
you
have
just
5.
said. Think about what you just said. Anthony Simons is the backbone of your team.
He's the future. Have you
Okay,
ever watched Anthony play?
So
Yeah,
think
it's
about
like a
it this
mini
way, though.
Dame.
But when Anthony Simons comes back, he's going to be taking shots away from Jeremy Grant.
Who's
going-
already averaging
Not
a
really.
phenomenal
He's gonna be
23,
taking
4, and
shots away
2
from
on
Scoot.
average efficiency.
Taking shots away from Scoot. Scoot's the one who should be getting the shots.
No, he's not. He's been fucking dog shit.
This is the time for him to be dog shit, dude.
Quincy knows
God
nothing
damn.
about player development.
No, it doesn't matter. We don't
Bench
need
Scoot.
to develop him fully yet because we
Bench
actually
Scoot to
can
help
be a
because
good
we
team
need
with Malcolm
Jeremy
Brogdon
Grant
being in there too.
All-Star campaign.
Dude, Jeremy Grant's not in the
Sacrifice
All-Star game.
Scoot's
You're
development
like,
for
what,
Jeremy Grant All-Star campaign.
You're the 15th seed,
Okay.
aren't you? Or the
You
Spurs-
guys are
the Spurs
delusional.
now?
They're
Dulop is gonna
13.
make it
They're
too.
13.
They're
Who's
5
below?
and 12,
Who's
above
above?
4 and 13 Memphis, and
Oh,
3 and
Memphis,
14
jeez.
San Antonio.
Yup.
Dude,
And they're
Yup,
beating the
Ethan
shit out
hating.
of the Cavs right now.
Wait, we're winning.
Yeah, you're up 5 now. We got outscored.
Damn, what a matchup.
You
How
guys
much
are on,
Shaden Sharp got?
22 on 9 of
Let's
13.
go.
Okay, dude.
Shout out
that's
Shaden.
good. No, 13 seeds don't get All-Stars. 13 seeds.
Shout out
do-
Duop too. While I'm at
Especially
it.
when they put up average numbers on average efficiency with more turnovers than assists.
13 seeds don't get All-Stars.
Jeremy Grant will not make the All-Star game.
Man.
You want to bet on it?
Just
Quincy?
wait.
Lock
Do you want
it
to bet
in.
on it?
How much?
We have to do it off camera because you're underage.
Doesn't matter. I bet all the time. But anyway, thing is, we are not going to be shit anymore when Anthony comes back. We're going to be a much better team.
Yo,
I'll bet
did
you
you have to-
50
did you have
Jeremy
to-
Like, you
Grant
watch how
can
good
make the
Malcolm
All-Star game.
Brogdon been
Did you
too?
have to cut your hair because you lost a bet?
No.
Oh. So you did that by choice?
Yup. I know.
Ooh.
Villain arc time.
Dog. Okay. You in the gym, Quincy?
Yeah.
In the gym? Yes, sir. Respect. What are you putting up on bench these days?
Look, I'm not going to show that to the public.
Good.
Hey, as long as it's
It's
higher
not-
than
no,
last
it's
week.
not good.
As long as it's higher than it was last week. Is it higher than it was last week?
What did I tell you before?
You've never told me your bench.
Yeah, exactly. It's 150.
All right. Can we?
Good
can we
job.
move
Just
on
said
from
he
this
just said he
topic,
wouldn't
please?
share it.
Can we move on from this topic?
Bro, that was you who brought it up.
All right,
No,
and now
from-
moving
from
on
the
to
Jeremy
Carter.
Grant.
for his
Moving on to
take
my
away.
topic,
Oh,
since no one
okay.
else,
Okay.
no one else was going to talk about it, someone had to talk about the Orlando Magic, who've won
Mhm.
8 games in a row without 2 of their starters, and Markelle Fultz and Wendell Carter Jr. What was the other point? Oh yeah, they're young as fuck too, and it's not like they're beating up shitty teams. They've beaten the Celtics and the Nuggets that I think have been pretty fucking healthy.
Yep.
So, do we think they're playoff lock?
Yeah,
Lock.
They're legit.
No, I'll
I
give
had
them
him as a-
lock.
Playing
I had him
lock?
as a playoff team before the season. I had him, I guess, like a play-in tier. I think I had like 7 or 8, and they far exceeded that so far. So, I mean, they're playing better than I expected. So I think yes, they are a playoff team. The future is now.
I think I had them. I think I had them at 10 before the year. I think that I can safely say that they'll. I think they'll probably end as 7 and 8. 7 or 8. But what's really impressed me with them is their bench. That they've had like 3 really, really good guys off the bench that don't even necessarily need to be bench players. The first, well, I guess he's kind of been in and out of the starting lineup, but Suggs, who
Suggs has been awesome.
wouldn't be a starter if Fultz was playing. He's been amazing defensively. He kind of has picked up like in a weird way, like the Marcus Smart role where he's been like really
Yeah.
solid on defense. You're not going to like count on him for scoring, but I think last night he actually ended up going off. They had that like LeBron photo where he threw the lob to Cole Anthony.
That was
and
sick.
That was
That was a
cool.
sick photo.
Cole Anthony's the other guy off the bench who's just been really great scoring wise. I mean, he's never been the most efficient guy in the world, but this year he's having a great year, like 16 points a game. I guess I would not necessarily call him a 3-level scorer because he doesn't really score from the mid-range, but around the basket, he's been amazing, and he's been able to shoot the 3-ball at least effectively and then run the second unit. He might be my pick for 6th man of the year right now. I know there's some other good candidates in like Quickly, Malik Monk, a few other guys. But I think Cole Anthony right now is probably going to be my pick for Sixth Man of the Year. And then Mo Wagner also deserves some love because he's been
I was going to say
smart
him. He's
player.
averaging 12 on 71 true shooting. I was looking at the
That's
stats.
crazy.
Love my true
Absolutely
shooting.
gross.
True shooting is
True
an
shooting
elite
percentage
statistic.
supremacy.
So yeah, they've been great. The weirdest thing about this team though is that they're doing it without Paulo or Franz like visibly getting too much better. Like I think
Yeah, they're
Paulo's
doing the same
gotten
shit.
better in like certain ways. Like he's been a better playmaker this year. I'm pretty sure he's actually shooting like very efficiently from three, close to 40%, which last year he was terrible from three. So he's been actually pretty good behind the arc this year. But it's not like he took a scoring jump. I think he might be actually averaging less than last year. And same with Franz, like I think right around like 18, 19. So I'm not even sure if they have a 20-point score and they're like 12-5, which is crazy.
It's a good team all around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Alright.
really like what the Magic been doing. Jamal Mosley, he could have a shot at Coach of the Year too.
Coach of the Year just is the
Coach of
surprise.
the year,
team.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
if
mean,
they
pretty much because
like,
Mike
name a
Brown just won
surprise
it.
team, then he'll get it.
Dago.
But OKC's like the more marketable surprise team,
I
so
think
it'd be
it's
hard
Dago.
to beat him.
I don't
out.
know, man. I'm rooting for Orlando, man. Everyone thinks I hate the Magic. I don't know why, but I'm a big
Who
believer in
thinks you
them.
hate the Magic?
Everyone in my comment section, I
All
don't
his
know why.
haters, Brent.
But-
All his haters.
But
All
Paulo,
five people in
I
Quincy's
really like what
comments.
Paulo's been
That's
doing.
crazy.
He's
That's
gonna make the
crazy.
All-Star game too.
Sorry, what's that?
Nothing.
Do you think they're gonna get an All-Star in Paulo or Franz?
Yeah, Apollo.
Do you think
Paulo
Franz
get
is
it.
gonna make it?
I think they'd give it to Franz.
Paulo's way more like marketable than Franz. Honestly.
As soon as we get to All-Star time, Paulo's gonna get the agenda. I think he's averaging like probably slightly better numbers too, if I had to guess.
think scoring wise, I think he's probably more efficient, but scoring wise, he's worse. I can actually pull it up real quick.
Yeah, Franz is actually averaging 20 plus.
Oh, he
but
is?
Oh damn.
yeah,
Is
Okay,
Paulo not?
Paulo's
averaging 19.
Oh wow.
19. Yeah, so he's better playmaking wise. 19, 6, and 4.5. From three, yeah, he's shooting
Ooh.
44% from three, which is insane because last year he was shooting not even 30% from three. So, I mean, yeah, good for him. I didn't. Know
I'd go Franz here. Just looking at
Yeah,
the
but
numbers, I'd go
people
Franz.
Yeah,
I feel like they'd pick Paulo anyway.
I do feel like people like Franz a lot though, like in the community
They
and
do.
in NBA circles.
See, but
Yeah,
Franz
but the
got less
community,
efficient.
those
He's
circles,
just taking a lot more
those
shots.
circles that we know and love don't really get much say in the All-Star voting. It's the big circles.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
always
the big
one
circles like
random
Paulo.
European dude who sneaks onto the All-Star team every year
Is it
that like you don't
European?
expect.
Like it's just one random dude that every year gets it. Like last year was Jaren Jackson Jr. I remember like pulling up my phone when the All Stars got announced. I'm like, fucking Jaren Jack, really? Like,
Andrew Holiday.
Oh, I was
and Randall.
disgusted by that.
Hey, no, Drew
Yeah.
I was
Holiday making
disgusted
the
by
All-Star
Jaren
team.
Jackson last year. I think who did
Drew
he get
Holiday
it over?
deserved his
Over
All-Star.
Jalen and Trey Young,
Drew
Harden.
Holiday
Trae Young didn't
deserved
deserve it
to
last
make the
year.
All-Star game.
I think he did. Over
Trae Young
Holiday.
deserved
Young
it.
was
Oh my
terrible.
god.
Over Holiday.
No, he wasn't.
He's
No,
playing
he
better than
wasn't.
Holiday.
Not last
He was
year.
averaging like 27 and 10 on,
On 40,
like
40,
a little.
32.
It was probably like 55 true shooting, which is usually around where he's at. Trey was averaging like
He was super inefficient last year. I don't think Trey deserved it. Honestly, I don't think Trey's gonna make it this year either. There's too many
The Hawks
upcoming
are
like
pretty
good guards in
mid.
the East. I
Yeah.
remember hearing at the beginning of the year people were saying DeJounte could make it over him because DeJounte started off pretty well, but I don't think either of them make it. Like when you have guys that are gonna be making their debuts, like
Trey's
Maxey,
under 40% from the field.
Brunson.
No one cares about the Hawks.
You're obviously
Like,
gonna have Mitchell in there. Hami
Mhm.
Jaquez. No, I don't know. All right,
Jordan
we want to move
Poole.
on to our
Yeah, let's
to
move
our
on.
predictions. So we said in the beginning,
Yeah.
predictions for this week are going to be the NBA's in-season tournament. The bracket has been officially set in the East and the West as of what was it on Tuesday. Final games played out. So our first matchup in the East is going to be a rematch from Group B or C. It is going to be the first-seeded Bucks versus the fourth-seeded Knicks. I'm guessing we're all going to have the same pick here.
yeah,
Yep,
give me
New
the
York
Bucks.
is gonna take it. No, I'm kidding. Milwaukee.
On Milwaukee.
The Knicks have been not bad.
No disrespect to New York. It's a single
mean-
game. It's a single game.
It's like a playoff game, right? Technically, or like supposed to be. So we know Julius Randle's going to be a non-factor in that one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so give me the Bucks.
I'm going Brunson to score 45 and Knicks to lose.
Yeah.
Surely. Yeah, we're all gonna go with the Bucks. That's kind of a no-brainer.
And Dame gets 100, breaks Wilt's record. You know.
Quincy is always glazing Damien.
Oh yeah.
Damien
Yeah. Look right here. Look right here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro! Hop off his meat.
Congrats.
All
Your team
right.
was good.
Bro,
5
you have
years
a banner
ago.
of yourself on the wall. What the fuck?
It's called branding, bro. Look it up.
What kind of
Um,
branding you got?
I don't know. Flag. Shut up. All right. Next matchup we got is Celtics versus the Pacers. Each got winner of their group. Pacers have gone 4-0 so far, so I think they're technically the 2 seed and they get home court. And then
Yes.
Celtics are the 3rd seed. They went 3-1. They were kind of fighting for the spot. They had to beat the Bulls by 23, and then a couple other things had to happen for them to get in. Are you guys all picking the Celtics?
No.
No.
Nope. I'm taking
I'm on
Indiana.
Boston, but I don't hate Indiana.
Okay.
See-
I'm also taking Indiana.
In this situation, like I'm just looking at all these teams, like the heavy favorites aren't all going to win. The Pacers have been the hot team. They've been kind of like the story of the tournament, you could say.
Yep.
And Halliburton's on a mission, so
Yep.
I think just like the script favors the Pacers in this one.
I agree. I think that the only problem is the last time they played, they lost by like 45 or something like that to the Celtics.
You can
Motivation.
disregard that though. It was with no Hallie.
Yeah, I guess
But-
you can.
Yeah,
Are they
Hallie
sad
is
It's
about
still-
that?
still
factor
it's
there.
still a lot of points.
Like are they 45 points worse without Halliburton?
And I think Boston's gonna be without Kristaps too.
Okay, I mean, yeah. I
Let's
just
ride,
think the
baby.
Pacers-
Indiana.
I didn't want to pick all favorites. So what we went 3 Pacers. Carter, you went Celtics.
I went Celtics, yeah.
All right, it's fair. I mean, honestly, the Celtics probably gonna win. Sure. Again, you don't want to pick all upsets. But the Pacers really have been the story of the tournament. Like they have shown up in the tournament. They beat every team in the group. It was Sixers, Hawks, Pistons, Cavs. They beat the Sixers pretty handily, actually, after playing them back to back. And I was impressed by them. I mean, they were pissing me off to watch as a Sixers fan because they, like, every time you get a bucket, they immediately come back and they score. Like, every single time. It's like Obi Toppin just shows up and flying out of nowhere out of the corner, or Halliburton pulls up for, like, a super deep 3 that I'm like, since when has he been doing this shit, man? They've got
Demon mode.
a lot. Even, I mean, I want to show love to Neesmith off the bench, who's been great too, as well as Nemhard. So they've been really good offensively. Obviously, the defense isn't there, but let's ride with them.
Best offense in the league.
Oh yeah, for sure. So next matchup, the 1-seeded Lakers are going to be taking on the Phoenix Suns in the West. They're the 4 seed. They snuck in with the wild card. They actually didn't even play the other night. It just kind of worked out that they got in as a 3-1 team. Who are you guys taking, the Lakers or Suns?
I'm taking the Lakers because this is the first ever in-season tournament. So we know the NBA is going to rig it for LeBron to win. So I got the
Oh,
Lakers.
yeah.
I wanted to pick the Suns, but got to go Lakers, sadly.
Okay.
I'm taking Phoenix here because KD and Booker been on a heater, and I don't think it's going to end too washed and day to day. I think they're gonna take that one.
Okay. Carter?
I'm kind of getting convinced to change my pick, but it's already in the graphic. Considering the KD book heater just got ended by the Toronto Raptors,
Yeah.
and James makes a really good point with the LeBron agenda. But I did take Phoenix at the time. KD and Book's heater was not ended by the Toronto Raptors.
Okay, it isn't
Oh,
ended. That's one game, bro.
Sure.
I also took Phoenix, and I'm also being convinced to not take Phoenix, but the problem is I have them going a little far. They
You have them winning it, don't you?
dog, stop spoiling shit. I got
I'm playing.
shit.
I know you have Washington winning it.
Look, I'm a Wizards fan, and I can't see any team that employs Bradley Beal in any capacity being successful. So
Well, he doesn't play, so they're good.
He
Doesn't matter.
play, so
They're
he's
perfect.
still employed.
They're
though.
they're a better team if only one of their 3 stars is playing. So
yeah, true.
perfect. As long as KD or Book is injured for the start of the tournament, then they're going to be good. No, you know, actually the best part of the in-season tournament is being a Sixers fan. we didn't make it, but we got gifted with a game against the Wizards that we weren't going to have if we made the tournament. So free win on the season. Free win on the season.
You know, I just love how my team finally conveniently chooses to embrace the tank the year after there's a generational player available in the
You
draft.
don't want Matas Buzelis?
Oh
I don't
no,
even know if I said his name right. Matas, whatever.
I know nothing about him. I'd rather have Wembanyama though.
Well,
So
no dick and balls. All right. Moving on, we have the
What?
Kings against the Pelicans. The Kings beat the Warriors the other night. Within the last few seconds, they needed to lose by less than 9, and they ended up actually pulling out the win when no one but Andrew Wiggins showed up for the Warriors. Kind of a weirdly coached game because the Warriors kind of had to push themselves and do things that they wouldn't usually do. Like, it felt like the Kings were winning the game even though they were losing by less than 9. So it was a really weird game to watch, but it was actually really fun. I think it broke the record for viewers this season other than opening night. So who do you guys have? Pelicans versus Kings. I'm going to take the Kings in this one. I know the Pelicans have beat them head to head, but I just really like the energy with the Kings. Like, they have the beam. They can kind of ride that beam team, like, exciting energy kind of. And Fox has been really good this year. I think he's 30 points a game. Monk's been really good for them. Sabonis. Hopefully he doesn't choke trying to guard Zion, kind of like Draymond did him up last year. But I'm just going to go with the Kings in this one-game elimination.
yeah, so kind of off of what you said, this is like technically like a playoff scenario, and in that case, I just cannot pick the horrible Domantas Sabonis in any capacity. So, I mean, if he's getting cooked by Kevon Looney, then I just got to say that Sacramento should be saying their prayers for what Zion's going to be doing to him. So, give me the Pelicans in a close, exciting game. Two fun young teams.
Zion is going to be doing some pretty mean things to Domantas Sabonis, but they also have CJ McCollum coming back, which means De'Aaron Fox is going for
back.
5 points. So I have Sacramento winning it with the return of CJ McCollum.
CJ was actually pretty good for them against the Sixers without Embiid.
Even with McCollum and Trey Murphy coming back for that game, I'm lighting the beam. The Kings are going to take it.
That's right. I forgot Trey Murphy was coming back. I'm actually really excited for his debut. But yeah, give me the Kings.
I have Trey on a fantasy team, so looking forward to that.
I'm the lone wolf on the Pelicans. I'm the lone wolf.
Different. Oh no, me and Quincy both have Kings Suns in the right.
Yeah.
Okay, Quincy, who do you have, Kings or Suns making? The
I also
finals?
have Kings Suns.
As much as I don't want them to win, I'm taking Phoenix here. I am a Devin Booker hater, but I think they're going to win.
I also am taking the Suns for experience-wise. I don't see the Kings being able to guard Devin Booker or Kevin Durant in like a playoff game atmosphere.
Yeah, I got the Suns over the Kings as well.
James, who?
Between the Lakers Pelicans, I have again the NBA is going to be gifting it to LeBron, so I have the Lakers advancing to the final game.
That would actually be a really fun game to watch, actually, too.
I think they make that an AD revenge game in the script. Let him go for 35 and 20.
Yeah, that would actually be really entertaining, I think. Or to see Zion just completely blow up the Lakers and like the NBA's plans because he just gets 8 offensive rebounds and like dunks on AD. Like, oh, okay, that would be good.
It just depends on which game. Like 80 in the first 2 games, he's gonna have like a 35 and 15 game, and then he's gonna have a 15 and 7 game. So just depends on where that falls.
Yeah. Okay. So then moving on to the East, I think the 3 of us, aside from Carter, have Bucks Pacers. I'm gonna go with the Bucks again, just for the sake of experience. I think we're gonna get a finals rematch from 2 years ago. Suns Bucks. Brook Lopez has started out the season kind of slow, and then he had that 39-point game and ended up being pretty good. Dame and Giannis are kind of settling into things. I don't think the defense is nearly as bad. It's still bad, but it's not as terrible as it was to start the year. And we're seeing them run the pick and roll a little bit more. So I'm going to go with the Bucks over the Pacers.
I got the Bucks. Oh, go ahead, Quincy.
Oh, I think
let's get this one out
you
of
guys
the way.
might know.
You
guys might know who I'm going to pick here. I'm taking Milwaukee.
All right,
bro, you really take this out. You really take this out there, bro. I thought for a second he was going to take the Pacers.
Dame dropping a 50 bomb.
Didn't you? Okay, James.
So I obviously picked the Lakers to win out west,
Mhm.
and I think that a Lakers Bucks finals is just too chalky for me. So
Ooh.
I'm picking the Pacers
Wow.
to continue their storybook run to Las Vegas, and that will be all for them.
All right,
Oh,
the
yeah.
final.
I need to pick my Eastern final, Quincy.
Mhm.
I also have the Bucks beating the Celtics because Milwaukee is barely lost when Dame's healthy. So I just think that trend continues. And Boston without Kristaps, I don't think they go much farther than that first win.
All right. For the finals, I'm not gonna give an explanation. I'm just gonna give my winner and my score pick, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm gonna take a rematch of the finals 2 years ago, but instead I'm gonna take the Suns actually beating the Bucks. I'm gonna go 117-108 final prediction. If that's hits, it's gonna be fucking crazy.
All right, I got the Bucks over the Suns in the finals rematch, and we'll go ahead and say that one gets to a cool 124-119.
The Bucks are gonna give up 124 points.
The
Actually, their
Suns are
defense
going to give
sucks
up
now. Yeah,
124
that's right.
points.
Okay, they could. They gave up like 120 to the Pistons, so.
I have La Rigged and the Lakers taking down the Pacers. It'll be a tight 122-118 final score.
I think both teams are scoring 140 in that one.
Yeah, it's like a championship game though, so I think like the teams will try a little harder on defense.
They're gonna outscore
It's going to be the
Hawks
first game
Pacers.
ever where 3 players score 50 with LeBron, AD, and Hallie.
Oh god, that would kind of be awesome.
All right, I think the Rally in the Valley is going to lose to Milwaukee, 134-130. Damian Lillard is going to hit a buzzer beater, and wait, no, they're winning.
You already said it's a
Dame's-
4-point
He's
game.
going to hit a game. He's going to hit. No, he's going to hit a game winner, and they're going to hand him the Finals MVP.
What's the score?
He's going to hit a game
134,
winner,
130.
Already up a point.
He's going to hit a game winner, not a buzzer beater.
That's not a game
To be
winner if they're
clear.
already winning.
So it's a
it's like-
game winner, but they win by 4.
And it's
It's
not the
a
last
game
shot.
winner if they're already winning.
It can't
Is
take
he
the lead
hitting
and
a
be the last
buzzer
shot.
beater
It's like a-
and 1-3?
Yeah, is it?
Yeah,
What's the score
sure.
before he hits
Yeah,
the
yeah,
goal?
buzzer beater
Okay.
and 1-3.
All right,
Book
buzzer
it.
beater and one.
Book
Over
it.
who? Who's defending him? Over who?
Devin Booker.
Over Devin Booker.
Yup.
Okay.
Fuck Devin
Buzzer
Booker.
beater and
my God.
1-3.
All right. Well, there you go.
They ain't
Those
ready
are-
for
those
it.
are predictions: 2 for Bucks, 1 for Lakers, 1 for Suns. So you got 2 East, 2 West. Let us know who you think made the most accurate prediction. That's going to bring our prediction segment to an end. I do just want to say for next week, we're not going to be doing like a prediction every week. Every other week, we're going to be doing a player stock type thing. We don't really have a name for it yet. But basically, we're all going to name like kind of an obscure player. We're not going to come in here and say Damian Lillard is going to have like a great next 2 weeks.
Do-wop breathe, you know.
Okay, yeah, someone actually who's gonna have a good next, like someone that just we think is gonna actually start to trend up. Someone we would buy stock in, and then we're gonna kind of monitor who's actually doing well. And then every 2 weeks we're gonna do that, and then every 2 weeks we're gonna do like a prediction thing, like we just did. So leave comments down below for certain types of things you'd like to see us predict or talk about, and we will submit that for careful consideration. Finally, moving on. I guess I have to turn off this Knicks Pistons game that I have so much riding on. And our final
Yeah,
segment,
$10 writing on it.
Doug, that's like your whole tuition. I don't want to hear shit.
What are you talking about? I don't got a tuition. I'm not in college.
I
I'm
just
dealing with
like
lunch money right now.
I'd like to quickly welcome in Josh Giddy watching the podcast. He heard Quincy was going to be on here.
Oh no!
What?
And we
Quincy,
got
come
excited.
on.
I
Oh, you're a-
heard you were here.
What are you trying to joke about? You're a grade older than me. Don't even. You were 1 grade older than me. Josh would be on you too, bro. I know you're on.
No, are you 18, James?
What?
Are you 18?
In,
No,
like a
he's
month.
not. Josh would be all over that.
17? All right, yeah, you're
Yeah.
in Giddy territory. I don't even know if I can
Oh,
say
man.
it,
Yep.
Doug. I'm like
Oh man.
maybe it's a
Allegedly,
little-
allegedly.
Allegedly. All right.
Allegedly.
So, for the last segment of the podcast, we are going to go and start our first game. So, like I said, beginning, everyone's going to be rotating who hosts a game every week. And to start off, I just wanted to make it kind of simple. I was considering doing 1v1v1. we're just gonna say you can all work together. I'm gonna give you 3 strikes, and then I think you're gonna get it probably fairly easily. And then we're gonna have a little bonus round that I do not think you're gonna get even close. Hands off the phones, gentlemen. So we're just gonna go through and like one person, then the next, and the next. We're gonna give you 3 strikes to name the top 10 players in player efficiency rating on the season.
Oh God.
Should be. It's honestly, looking at the list, you should be able to get this pretty easily.
We're not allowed to help each other.
Oh yeah, I think we're going like first James, then Quincy, then you, and then like go around and around.
Okay.
And hopefully you guys don't hit 3 strikes. The first like 5 are layups.
I'm like kind of trying to remember what is PER like based off of?
Player. Wait. Oh shit.
I know it's like player efficiency rating, but like
Okay.
I
Okay.
remember what
It's
goes
like a
into
whole
it.
formula, I'm pretty sure, just
Yeah.
based on like basically a bunch of
Alright.
advanced statistics with like true shooting.
How
as well as,
many
like,
are we
your
trying to
ratings.
name here?
The top 10.
10.
Just because
The top 10,
is
3
very
strikes. Okay.
easy.
Are we like gonna talk to each other, help each other, or is it like a
I
one by
mean,
one thing?
You're the team. Go for it.
If we
think it's-
if we want to rotate around, I think it should be we don't help each other. But if we want to like help each other, it should just be we can collectively name a player whenever we're ready to.
I think rotating it around would be more interesting.
All right, let's go.
I think
around.
we might know who would be number 1. That should
Yeah, number 1
pretty
should
easy.
should be easy.
He's got my haircut.
He does have your haircut. He does.
I don't
have your
think
haircut.
Pokusevsky's top 10 in PER.
Who?
Poku?
Yeah, Poku's top. Yeah, Poku's number 1 with the
Bro.
Quincy cut.
No, bro, not Poku.
Okay.
Fuck Poku.
Who's going first?
I'll start, I guess, with Duop. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
Nikola.
Duop
One
should be
strike
on
just
there.
for bringing that shit up.
No, I'm just gonna go Nikola.
No.
Jokic.
All right, Nikola Jokic is number 1. You don't have to go in order, but Nikola
Okay.
Jokic is number 1. Quincent number 2 also should probably be pretty easy.
Can I get?
Give me a-
Oh, it's his turn.
Yeah, come on, bro, get out of here.
Oh,
Give
it's
me
clockwise. I'm next.
the
on
Greek
clockwise on my
meat.
screen.
The Greek meat is number. What the? Okay, the Greek meat is number 5.
That wasn't even funny. I'm disappointed that I laughed at that.
just.
well,
I
you
didn't
just
expect
did. I don't
that.
give a shit.
Can I get the process off of this
The
list?
process is number 2. All right, we're back
Boom.
to James. You've got 1, 2, and 5.
Is Curry on there?
If we were keeping score, Quincy would be losing. Curry is not on the list. Actually,
How the
Curry-
fuck would I be
You
losing?
named the
Oh
fifth.
shit!
Curry is number
Oh, okay.
16.
You got a
damn.
strike already?
So that's one
God, you're
strike
dog
already,
shit.
But yeah, I mean, Curry is one of the acceptable strikes on this list.
Okay.
Keep
Okay.
the pressure off me, Quincy.
My turn?
Yep.
Shut up, Carter. I'm going with Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic is on the list. He's number 6.
Number 6. Okay.
Player efficiency rating. I know we really didn't. I know none of us really know what makes it up, but player efficiency rating.
What do we got? 2
3,
centers and a
4.
power forward. But Westbrook got up there. I want to try somebody.
Don't
I wanna
overthink
try
it.
somebody.
Don't overthink
I want to
it.
This is-
try somebody.
The layups first, then
Don't
try
overthink it.
people.
Don't
What are the
overthink it.
No.
layups are there?
We spent a lot
No.
of time talking about some of these people this episode.
Oh, come on,
All right.
Carter.
Can I get the GOAT off the list?
Michael Jordan is not on there.
Yeah, fuck off. Can I get
Duel
LeBron
Breathe is
off
not
the
on
list?
here.
You are squeaking by. LeBron is number 10.
Boom.
So,
Let's go.
All right. So who do we have so far?
You've
James,
got
you gotta get your
Jokic
get back.
At 1, Embiid
Jokic
at
and
2, Giannis
Okay.
at 5,
That's a
Luka
lot.
at 6, and LeBron at 10.
Okay. All right. Can I get the engine of the best offense in basketball, Tyrese
That's what I
Halliburton?
was gonna
You
go
can,
with.
He's number 4.
That was my pick,
So
bro.
you're missing one guy out of the top 5. If you're really unsure, you can get a hint, I guess. Yeah,
On-
I have a good hint.
Number 3?
Number 3.
Okay.
Probably like
All right.
superstar.
Is the 19-year-old Jay Tatum on here?
Jason Tatum's not even like on the list I looked up.
God,
It's
y'all are
top-
selling.
It's like top 35 to 40. He's not even on the list.
What,
Y'all are
dude?
selling.
Can I ask
Y'all are
a question? Are
selling.
there any like random players on the list, or is it all like superstars?
No, the bonus round was going to be random players because there's a few random players right off the list, but every player on this list has been an all-star.
Okay.
What do we need? 6 straight now?
5 straight.
straight.
Oh.
So you need
Can I get-
3.
Can I get Slim Reaper?
He's number 9.
God,
There we
I'm
go.
gross at this.
So I
Who the
think actually
fuck is
there's only
number 3, dude?
more. So you need number 3, number 7, and number 8.
Oh, it might be Usman Garuba,
we need
James.
4, don't we?
All right. Yeah,
Four
that was
total?
3, 7, and 8. No.
there. It's my Quincy there. So
Did someone say Luca?
Shit.
Someone said Luca.
We got
Yeah, I
Luka.
No, you only need 3, 7, and 8. Because you got
Oh, cool.
Embiid,
Oh.
you
Okay.
got Jokic, you got Halliburton,
We do Giannis,
Giannis.
All right.
Luca.
it's been going off. Oh, is SGA on there?
That's
That's a
number 3.
great grab.
let's
That's number
go.
3. Potential top 3 in MVP voting this year for Shea as well.
He's
Okay.
on my list.
2
All right,
guys
all right.
left.
Even though I'm the one talking it out, we got to work together here.
I've got. See, is this hint too much to say that they went to the same college?
Who's they?
Both of these guys?
The guys that we
They
didn't
went
get.
to the same college. I'm just
Oh.
gonna verify, but I'm like 99.9% sure.
Okay, it ain't Dame then.
Are we in
Duke,
Kentucky
so
here?
Duke, Kentucky, North Carolina is where
Oh.
we're looking.
Oh,
North Carolina
oh,
NBA
I
players
think I know.
suck, though.
It could be.
Oh shit!
thinking
I
of a
definitely know who
Kentucky
one of them
guy.
is. I know who one of them. Yeah, I think we know who one of them is.
Fuck. Do I go with that?
Can we
I
think
haven't-
of
I
another
haven't-
Kentucky if that's where we're going before we?
Can we
before
get
send the one?
can we get positions of the two
I
guys?
don't know. I just gave you a massive hint.
No, that was a good hint. Okay.
Oh,
Oh. I unplugged my headset. I didn't hear a word you just said.
One
We
is a
haven't
shooting
submitted
guard,
an
one's a
answer
power
yet.
forward. Are we all
Dude,
good on
you
that?
just need to guess. I'm not giving you a hint.
I had a point guard and a kind of and a combo guard.
I have a shooting guard from
Ooh.
Kentucky and a power forward from Kentucky.
Dog, you gotta guess.
I was
Spencer.
thinking a power forward center from Kentucky. So
Yeah. Should I go with it?
and then a point guard.
Make your guess.
AD.
AD is on the list. He is
All right.
number.
I was wrong. You guys are right.
Carter, you
8,
got to get the
number
other
8.
one.
Last guy.
Okay,
Shaden has 29, by the way.
guys, do we want point guard or do we want combo guard?
I
We want
I know
West or
the
East?
Two players you're thinking
Oh,
of. They're both.
He's in the
my
West.
eye shot right now.
I don't know who you
You
could
want
else
West?
be thinking of. It's Shea.
Oh,
so.
you're disrespectful, dog.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's the giveaway of who I'm thinking of. Why does he care?
What?
Who
Oh,
would
shit.
he? Yeah, you know who we're both thinking of?
I don't think he'd be up there though.
Okay. All right. We'll go with D Fox then.
No.
Fox
Dude!
is not De'Aaron Fox.
Dude!
bragging.
Fox is
What?
number 11.
Oh!
Devin Booker.
It's Devin Booker.
Oh, I forgot Book.
I was thinking that you were thinking Tyrese Maxey.
I was thinking Matt. I was thinking Fox and Maxi. I forgot about Book.
Yeah,
Both
no.
you guys are.
So okay.
No,
guys-
you
were
costed
close.
us our first 2 strikes.
No,
Shut
I
up.
didn't.
You
I did
guessed
one.
Jason. Didn't I said you guys? Didn't you guess Tatum, who was outside the top
I did
40?
Tatum.
I guess
I did
Curry.
Tatum. He did
Tatum,
Curry.
I guess
don't think
Curry.
Tatum's in the
How do you
top
not
40.
get Devin Booker?
Tatum was
And
outside the
you
top
think
40.
of De'Aaron, but not Devin Booker.
Yeah, my bad. I guess the guy that was 11th and not 40th. That's on
Yeah,
me.
that is your bad.
Shut up. Shut up.
That is your
It
bad.
might be 30.
Shut
It
up.
might be 30. Actually, I was
Shut up.
Okay, he's 31. He's 31. So
You guessed the number 31. I guessed number 11. You're
He's-
more
How'd you
wrong
not-
than me.
How'd you not do
above-
Booker? He
just
dated a
above Mo
Kardashian.
Wagner.
Fox is fragging too. What rank was Booker?
Booker was 7th.
And I guessed the 11th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
you're
guessed
fucking choking.
31st. You guessed
guys wanna-
31st.
You're
you guys wanna
choking.
take a
You
You
are
shot?
guessed
choking.
31st.
You guys want
You
to take a
cost
shot?
our team the round,
Oh
though.
my god, damn, chill.
Your strike was worth just as much as mine.
All right, you
It
want
was
to
a
take a shot at the bonus
game-clinching
round
one.
that I was gonna?
Holy-
I don't
holy
know if I have
golden hour.
confidence in you guys anymore that you didn't pass that. The bonus round is the first 3 guys off the list who have never been All Stars. They all play in the Eastern Conference. I wouldn't really classify any of them as stars, and they all play the same position.
Also, not
Who-
Tyrese Maxey.
It's okay, no, I would qualify. Okay, so it's 12, 13, and 16.
All right. So can I
all
just
play the
kick us
same
off
position
then?
in the East. Yeah, just
All right.
throw out
So
some names.
it's Tyrese Maxey.
Well, he
I
said
said
he
I
wouldn't
don't
consider them
classify them as
stars.
stars.
Oh you don't. Okay.
I would not say any of them are
So-
stars.
Did you say they all play the same
They
position?
all play the same position in the Eastern Conference.
Okay.
No
one of
way a
them-
non-star
One of
high
them.
All right.
PER
think I
guy
know
is
it.
a guard.
All
I
right.
got it, two
I
of them.
have a guy in mind, but I feel like I know one guy who's been going off this year, but I don't know if it's like a good pick.
So I'll give you some good hints. So 2 are starters, 1 is a bench guy. The
bench guy?
The bench guy actually kind of plays. He could go either this position or the one right next to it. And then the other guy missed the first 8 to 10 games of the season for his team.
Okay. With that. Shit.
Yeah. One of these teams is a playoff team.
2 aren't.
That's the bench guys on the playoff team. The other 2 guys are on non-playoff teams.
I think I have a feeling who the bench guy is.
Go for
and
it.
I think I know who the 2 that aren't.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
All right. My first guess, Scotty Barnes.
No.
No. Fuck. Is the bench guy Cam Thomas?
Well, Cam Thomas has been starting like most of the year, but also
Okay,
not Cam
you
Thomas.
just did 2 in a row.
One of those players
Okay.
are on his team. One of the players is on his team.
Okay.
He's on Brooklyn.
He's on. One of the players is on Brooklyn.
Oh. Is it Benjamin?
It's not Benjamin. He
Oh,
also
God.
started the season. He didn't miss.
Okay. Okay. that's true.
Oh,
You're gonna guess the wrong player.
is it Clax?
It's Claxton. I was
Fuck,
worried you were gonna guess
dude.
Cam Johnson, but yeah, it's Claxton. The other 2 players, yeah, play the same.
Is the
position. One's
bench guy Mo Wagner?
No, they play this. Well, I guess okay. Mo Wagner is a big. No,
I thought
it's
that was
not.
the 5/4. Nah, that would have been a
No,
nice
no,
snipe.
no. It's a different 5/4. He played in the Big Ten. I actually watched Penn
Still could be
State.
Mo Wagner.
That's true. I watched Penn State upset this team when they were number 4 in the nation when I was a freshman.
So when were you a
Oh,
freshman?
man.
Like 10 years ago?
Was- Is it Sticks?
Sorry, what?
Sticks?
Is
Oh,
Jalen Smith?
it is.
Sticks.
I only know that because my whole family went to Maryland.
Yeah, no, it's
He's
Jalen Smith. I
Alright,
remember beating Maryland when they were ranked 4 and we stormed the court.
See, I got it from that hint. I actually had no idea that he'd be up there.
Yeah, it was Jalen Smith. The last guy is on a perennial lottery team.
Oh, is it Jalen Duren?
No,
Yeah, that's what I
but
was gonna
it's,
say.
it's Jalen Duren's like very similar NBA like counterpart, like very similar career trajectory.
Oh, is it Mark Williams?
It's Mark Williams.
Oh, no, yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, that was that required a lot of hits. I won't lie, but yeah, that was
We got it flawlessly.
that was pretty successful.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think the
cool.
low light was Quincy guessing a guy outside the top 30, but
Yeah. Well,
Bro,
other than that,
you did De'Aaron over Devin Booker. What are you thinking?
yeah,
He's
De'Aaron was
Jake
11th.
this
Tatum.
year.
I know
He's
he's been
number
amazing, but
31.
Better than Tatum based on player efficiency rating, buddy.
okay, buddy.
Gee.
Your guess was worse than mine.
The Knicks are losing to the Pistons. All right.
By how
Anyways,
much?
By 2 at the end of the third. Anyways,
Yeah, and Portland just won. We beat Cleveland. How does that feel, Carter?
God fucking damn it.
Yup, Sharp had 29 and 10. He's better than Donovan Mitchell, buddy.
What are we doing?
all right. Did Donovan Mitchell even play?
Easy.
Mitchell might as well have not. What the fuck?
I don't think he played, but all good.
No,
Plus one when he was on
7
the
for
court.
20. Yikes. All right. I think we should go ahead and wrap it up. We've been going for, like 50 minutes now. It's supposed to be kind of a short show, so maybe we'll shorten it up. Maybe we'll keep yapping. But
Yeah, editor, come on.
shut up. We're not going to
Nope.
be dog.
Dog.
Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any ideas for the pod, like for the prediction segment, things you'd like us to talk about in like the take of the week, stuff like that, make sure to leave a comment if you've gotten this far. Thank you, because holy shit. And yeah, we appreciate it. You guys want to say any closing remarks? Quincy, thank the audience.
Shaden Sharp is better than your favorite player.
All right, we're out of here. See you guys next
Yeah.
week. Peace.